The St. Lawrence is an ecosystem made up of a wide variety of habitats that are home to an equally large variety of vegetation and wildlife. Most of Quebec's population lives in the St. Lawrence Valley and is concerned about its state of health.
We have concerns about sedimentation, about fish reproduction.
The water quality, the state of fish populations, and of sea mammals.
Environment Canada monitors the St. Lawrence in various ways.
Environment Canada is one of the partners that help collect data and information to determine the state of health of different aspects of the St. Lawrence. Our work is a bit like a doctor's. We analyze certain aspects of the St. Lawrence in order to regularly take stock of its health and share this information with the population and decision makers.
Environment Canada takes water samples at different locations to find out the contamination rates for toxic substances and nutrients. The water quality analysis is particularly important in areas where mollusks are harvested.
By identifying the sources of contamination in the environment and assessing the bacteriological quality of the water, Environment Canada ensures that those mollusks are safe for consumption in order to protect public health.
The sediments also provide information on the quality of the environment.
We carry out these analyses mainly to determine what contaminants are found in the sediment. So we test two types of sediment: riverbed sediments for recent information, and we take sediment cores to see the record or the history of contamination in the St. Lawrence River.
Moreover, Environment Canada studies the effects of contaminants on diversity and on the abundance of aquatic organisms living on the riverbed or beneath the sediment surface. Some bird species also provide information on the state of the St. Lawrence. Environment Canada monitors northern gannet populations, their reproduction, and the contaminants they contain, as well as monitoring contaminants in the great blue herons to learn about the condition of the environment. In addition to these analyses and monitoring, Environment Canada regularly measures the water flow and level, in part to determine how they affect the habitats of St. Lawrence fauna and flora.
Tracking the state of the St. Lawrence is critical because the river offers us so many opportunities. It's an international seaway. It's a highly diverse living environment for wildlife and plants. It's a source of tourism and recreational activities. It inspires our artists. And when you look at it from that perspective, it's absolutely crucial to take care of it and know how its condition changes over time so that we can preserve it properly.